Welcome to Night's Arcade. I'm Sleepless Night, as it probably says up here somewhere. I actually keep forgetting to check that this is not sort of in the way. I should. There we go, see? That's me. Yeah, I should check it's not in the way of anything on the heads-up display. I think it actually probably is in Outer Wilds. But anyway, that's what we're going to play. We're going to go back into Outer Wilds. We're going to play part 2 of our Outer Wilds playthrough. As I explained the last time, I've played Outer Wilds before, and because of the nature of the game, the very, very story-driven nature of the game, it's not at all linear, Outer Wilds. You know, you can explore and uncover the story in absolutely any order, since there are no specific objectives in the game whatsoever. It's a beautiful game with an absolutely incredible story and some really great themes, and the music to it is fantastic. It's just an absolutely astonishing journey, and I really wanted to share that with people, but I've played it before. Consequently, I'm letting you guys decide where we go each time. So, you know, when we get into it in a minute, I'm letting you guys decide exactly where we go next, you know, what we can deduce from the clues that we find and where we go next. And, you know, hopefully this time we'll get a few more people taking part and going, that sounds like we should go to this place. And, you know, we'll uncover it that way. But I can't do it for you because I've played it before. So, you know, if I was to just run through it, I'd do it in you know, no time at all, and that would take away from the experience. Hey, Corvo, how you doing, buddy? Welcome. Good to see you. Yes, we'll get started in just a moment, and then I will check. I'll try to remember to check that this is not in the way of anything on the heads-up display. We'll see. I don't know. Right, so let's go. Let's start the beautiful opening. I am very well, thank you, Corvo. Thank you for asking. Sorry, I always love to enjoy this opening moment. It doesn't matter how many times I've played the game or how many times I've seen this. I love this. Excellent. Let's resume expedition. There we go. Wake up at the campfire, as we always do. There we go. See giants deep going overhead. Always the first thing that you see. Oh, there goes the satellite. Right. We're not going to talk to Slate, obviously, because we do that every time. But we're going to go... I want to go up to the ship, put on the suit, and see, before I forget, if I'm obscuring anything on the HUD with my webcam. I always forget to actually check that in any game. I move it around sometimes, because occasionally I remember, but it's not often. So I don't think... yeah, nothing really major there that you need to see. It's just a button prompt. What about... Oh, look, the pre-flight checklist. I don't think I've ever actually done that. Pre-flight checklist, jetpack auto boost. Don't think I need that. That'd actually throw me off, I think, at this time. Translator auto-equip. Handy. Freeze time while translating text. Freeze time while talking to others. No, I don't think we need to do that. Right, let's suit up. And I want to... so there you go. So it is obscuring... It is actually obscuring the... it's obscuring some of the HUD there. I was actually doing... I remember last week I was saying, well, look. Oh, look. That's weird. I don't think my screen is... There we go. That's better. Oh, crap. Now I've moved it again. This is one of the problems with Streamlabs, is that it doesn't... You move things around, there's no sort of, oh crap, undo that. And a lot of it doesn't really click into place very well. So there we go. There you go. Now you can see a little bit more of what's going on. I always put my suit on when I come into the ship because I don't want to forget all about it. I'm going to let the chat just populate a little bit more before I... We just check the tweet. Yeah, I'm going to let the chat just populate a little bit more before I go over, you know, what you might have missed if you jumped out early last time, or, you know, things like that. So, we will... Oops. There we go. That's the view that I want. Right, okay. So let's, while we're waiting, let's fly around a bit. I know that there are a couple of places... Oopsie. Woo, 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 woo. Actually, I don't think I've ever been here. Even when... Oops, that was a bit of a rough landing. Never mind. It's cool. We don't need to worry about it. Whee! Read this. Closed due to fire damage. The old radio tower, while an important landmark, is unfortunately closed thanks to the unsanctioned flight testing of an extremely powerful model rocket. I can't think who is responsible for that. While we hope to repair the radio tower in the future, all construction efforts are currently focused on the planned museum expansion at the observatory. Sincerest apologies, except to Slate and Micah. Hornfells. There you go. There we go. So that's all we got here. Nothing particularly important. You know, you can't take any of these things. There's no point like leaving any oxygen, because of course here you wouldn't need any. Campfire just there. Whee! Place that you can sit and roast your marshmallows if you wish. What we got here? We got another note. Charting stars again out by the radio tower. They're so bright out here. I only wish I were able to record them faster. Admittedly, I could use more patience. I get so engrossed in my work that sunrise becomes an unwelcome deadline and daylight a grating slog. Well, I can relate to that. Someday, I'll have to study the mechanics of how time manages to slow to a syrupy crawl whenever I'm anticipating something. In the meantime, I've turned to Gabbro, our resident expert in leisurely whiling away the hours, who recommends the following. Gabbro's 3 foolproof steps for dozing off. 1. Light a nice cozy campfire and get comfortable. Check. Well, campfire, check. 2. Gaze deeply into the serene warmth. 3. Let time begin to slip away as you allow the flames to lull you into a peaceful slumber. If Gabbro knew I'd taken notes, they'd probably think I'd finally cracked. But I refuse to accept sass from an astronaut who deliberately burns their marshmallows. There we go, see? Hey, welcome! One Russian guy. How you doing? Welcome to the arcade. How are things? I'm just killing a little bit of time here going to a couple of less important places. And then once the chat populates a little bit, because it usually takes 15, 20 minutes or so for the chat to sort of fill up with the usuals, with the regulars. And once we've done that, for those who missed last time or had to jump out early, I'll go over what we learned in the last one. Let's go fly. Ooh. Now, we did go into this crater, I think, the last time, but I'm not sure that we kind of did everything that we could. So let's go land in the crater. Bit Airwolf, this, isn't it? Oop. Okay, that was a bit rough. There we go. Of course, we don't need the spacesuit on this planet, because this is our home planet. There's plenty of atmosphere here, plenty of air in this place, but if I don't get into the habit of putting my spacesuit on every time I get into the ship, sometimes I tend to walk outside without wearing it. So, we don't want to do that. Now, I'm trying to remember where we went last time from here. Because I don't think we went that way, did we? I think we went the other way. I think we went in there. So we'll check the computer in a minute and see, just to be sure. Because I'm pretty sure I opened this door, didn't I, the last time? Because this goes to... Oh yeah, it goes to the mining site. So that is the last place that we were. We went in the mining site last time. I thought I didn't need a spacesuit at first. Only took a minute to get stuck in a crater. I just, like... I guess that's true. If you don't have the spacesuit, of course, you can't do this. That is a good point. The reason I always put the spacesuit on when I get in the ship before I do anything else is because on my previous playthrough of this, the number of times I got out on like the Hourglass Twins or something like that, and I just jumped out of the ship without thinking about it and suffocated on the surface. Oh, there we go. Whee! So, but yes, that is a very good point. You also can't boost or anything. So it's always a good idea to have it on. Okay, it's not active. Know my ruins on the surface of Timber Hearth. Now, again, I don't want to give away too much, but I actually know what that is. So I'm not going to stand on it just at the moment. Because it is possible. The first time I stood on one of those, it aligned. You'll see what I mean later, because we'll use one of those in a bit. Ah, there's my lovely wife. Hi, honey. Honey, by the way, have you messaged Andrew Prolo about that thing I mentioned? Right, yeah, the first time I did that, you'll see what it's all about later, but it aligned as I was standing on it, and all of a sudden, I wasn't standing on it anymore. So, we'll check those out in a bit. Uh-oh. Oh dear. We're going to be in trouble here. Yep. Oh, crap. Ow! Okay. Ghost matter. That's not good. Ugh. Okay, scout launcher. Photo mode. Oh, right there. Of course, there's a field of crystals. That's not good. I did. I'll see if he answered. And I just missed it. Okay, right. Thank you. No ghost matter anywhere else, is there? Don't think so. Don't think so. At the moment, I'm sort of killing time a little bit. Just once this loop ends, then I'll do the rehash and we'll start properly. When I finish playing this game, by the way, I'm going to play... We're going to do Far Lone Sails. Oh, God, there's a load of ghost matter there as well, look. Oh. No, there are a load of crystals, but there's not a lot of ghost matter. There is some. Oh, yeah. Alright. No, it doesn't, does it? Doesn't seem to be showing up properly on the camera. I don't know why. Whee! Alright. There we go. We're good as gold. So, I don't want to... If we go back over here... Oh, wait. I don't really want to mess too much with this ruin because what this is, for those who don't know, what this is will become clear shortly as we explore. So I don't want to tinker about with the ruins too much. I don't even know if this tablet activates. There's like no my writing in there. It looks like it does. I can't remember. Maybe once the thing there is active. Might be a bug. It may be, yeah. I was actually going to say I thought I played this on PC the first time, but I didn't. I played it on Xbox. Whee! Alright. So. Shlunk. Let's head back to the ship. Now, we've looked at the dark bramble seed that's here. I better heal as well. Use medikit. And refuel jetpack. Right. Let's get our airwolf on. In case I didn't mention it before, don't be tempted to press this button except in situations of dire emergency where you might actually need to. I think I probably had to use it once. Hear the Airwolf music going in my head now. Actually, really, you know, I know there are a lot of people that didn't care for this, not because of the game itself, but because they couldn't get the hang of the flight mechanic, but I kind of like it. Oh, now I've got 2 campfires, because of course I lit that one. We've concluded our business on the interloper, so we don't need to go back there. That's the one place we don't really... I know... who was it last time? I think it was Bongo, wasn't it, that actually really liked... He really likes going to... Ooh. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Alright, let's land in there. Yeah, I know that Bongo actually really likes... he really likes going to the Interloper. But we've concluded our business there now, so we don't need to go back. Whee! Do 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 do. We've been doing well as well. I know that the entire time I was streaming last time, I didn't break the ship once, but we didn't go anywhere especially dangerous last time. I guess we went to the Hourglass Twins, but the early days of going to the Hourglass Twins, you're not going to do anything particularly hazardous. Chert's research notes. Property of Chert. I've detected a strange signal coming from somewhere within the grove in this crater. It's very similar to the signal emitted by the quantum moon, so it stands to reason the two signals are probably related. We don't know much about the quantum moon, seeing as no one's ever been able to land on it, but hopefully studying the signal in the grove will reveal more about it. So here in the grove, in the Chernobyl Grove, which is where we just were a minute ago, isn't it? Ah, I see what he's looking at. I don't think I can actually get at... There we go. And that is the signal that he's talking about. Where did that rock go? Is there? There we go. See? The audio in this game is just awesome. I absolutely love that creepy ass. There are a lot of... You can actually detect quite a lot of Kubrick influences in this and Arthur C. Clarke. It's very 2001, all of this business. Oh, was that the same one? That's the problem. As soon as you get over here, where I can tell whether it's the same shard moving around or different ones. And where's it gone now? There it is. Lovely. Gotta love that noise. Right, we can. There's a... Come on. There's a little path somewhere. Where's the little path? There it is. The path back to the ship. What are we looking like on time? Okay. Got another couple of minutes. Okay. Ooh, yeah. That's looking juicy now. Right. So, before the next loop starts, let's check the computer, shall we? Let's go have a look. Right, so we're looking at the ship's log. Ruptured core, Quantum Grove, Ash Twin Project. So, let's have a look at them. Okay, we're in the map. So the last time, so we've got the village and the zero-G cave, you know, we did all of those, and we discovered the dark bramble seed, which is on Timber Hearth. Seed from dark bramble crashed here and has already taken root. Tektite wants to use a scout launcher to get a look at what's inside, which we did. And the signal scope has picked up a harmonica coming from inside the seed. Launch the little scout into the seed, and somehow the seed is much bigger on the inside. Okay? So, anybody who remembers that? Then we went in the ore mine, also here on Timber Hearth, which is the other direction. When we landed in that crater, we went through the door, that goes to the ore mine. The Nomai mined ore from this site to craft a protective shell designed to physically seal off the central chamber inside Ash Twin. Once the shell was finished, the Nomai checked to ensure there were no longer any physical entrances or cracks. There is a strange rock shard in the grove there, which we just discovered, that moves when I'm not watching it, same as the one at the museum, quantum rock shard. It emits a signal on the quantum fluctuations frequency. So that's Timber Hearth. Let's go to, because we went to the Attle Rock as well, to the moon there, because we went to the Interloper, of course. We flew by. We've not been to Dark Bramble, but I know why there's an entry for Dark Bramble. So let's go look at the Attle Rock entries. The Nomai on Ember Twin observed a moon that would disappear when no one was watching it. Excuse my voice, by the way. I have got a bit of a cold yet again. You know, small children, school. I think I'll go and lick that wasp. You know, it's like you're going to get them all the time, aren't you? The Nomai on Ember Twin observed a moon that would disappear when no one was watching it. Chert's research notes mention a quantum moon that no Hearthian has been able to land on. The quantum moon sometimes disappears, possibly to an unknown sixth location. Okay. Now let's go to the Interloper, because we've done with the Interloper now. When we hit the Interloper, which is the comet that circles throughout the solar system here, the star system, I found two missing members of the Nomai shuttle crew near a large ruptured stone that looks like it exploded from the inside. The Nomai traced the strange energy readings to a spherical stone casing filled with some form of exotic matter. They determined the exotic matter was both lethal and under extreme pressure. If the stone were to rupture, the exotic matter within would rapidly expand, completely blanketing the solar system almost instantaneously. One of the Nomai stayed behind to examine the alien matter, while the other rushed back to the surface to warn the rest of the Nomai. Now, this is what we call ghost matter in the game, so we've seen that in other places. We've not been to Dark Bramble, but it has an entry because of the seed on Timber Hearth. When I launch my scout into the seed that crashed on Timber Hearth, it ends up in a much bigger space filled with fog and thorny vines. There you go. Now, as far as the twins go, we haven't landed on the Ash Twin. We've been to the Ember Twin. We've been to visit Chert. He's set up his astronomy gear on the north pole of Ember Twin. Chert has spotted an unusually high number of supernovae recently. And we've found the escape pod, but we haven't been inside it because, as you'll remember, the Ember Twin and the Ash Twin, there's sand shifting between them the whole time. And by the time we reached the escape pod, the sand level was too high to go inside, so we were near the end of the loop. So we'll have to check that out at some point. There's more to explore here. There you go. One of 3 Nomai escape pods that crashed in our solar system. Chert thinks the lack of surface ruins means the Nomai must have lived somewhere underground. And the Quantum Moon Locator, which is on the Ember Twin, is a Nomai device created to track the Quantum Moon's location. The Nomai hypothesized that the Quantum Moon might be a form of macroscopic quantum mechanics. And it travels to a total of 5 locations, possibly 6, as it said in the other entry. The Ash Twin project we've only heard mentioned. The central chamber inside Ash Twin was physically sealed off by an immensely thick protective shell, which they were mining here on Timber Hearth. So that is all the entries that we've got so far. Now, I need to heal. Not that that's going to make much difference. So let's go and fly around while this loop, current loop, comes to an end, which it's going to do... Oh, it's coming to an end now. There you go. There you go. So the current loop is about to end, folks. When the next loop starts, where do you want me to go? Have a think about that. I know where I think we should go, but, you know, we'll... If you've got a better idea, let me know, and we'll go there. You know what? You know what we're going to do? Since we're about to die anyway, we're going to go outside and die out there. I want to learn how to get to the quantum moon. Right, okay. And welcome to the arcade. I come in peace. Boom. Bye, everybody. I'll see you back at the campfire. Where's the ship? Gone. Oh, there it is. Oh. Me and my ship cuddling together as we welcome the cold embrace of death. Right, so there we go. We've run quickly over all the stuff that we did last time. So now we can get to exploring properly. I'm going to need to quickly run to the bathroom. But as soon as I come back, we'll get underway. So I'll pause it while I'm gone. Whee! I'd also like to reach the core of Giant's Deep. Right, okay. Well, don't give too much away, because until you mention that, nobody that hasn't played this before knew that there was a core to Giant's Deep. but yeah, we'll get to that point. Right, I'll be back momentarily. All right, we're back. Right, let's. So, yes, we are trying to learn how to get to the quantum moon. And we will visit Giant's Deep. I tell you what we'll do then. Let's go see if there's anything about the quantum moon inside. So we go to the Ember Twin to learn more about whatever we can learn about, because we learned everything we could about the quantum moon on the Atoll Rock. Everything we could find on there anyway, I think. So now, oh, I have to wait for the twins to either come around this side of the sun, or are they on this side? Yep. Okay. All right. Ember Twin, here we go. See what we can find out about the quantum moon. Okay, there. There's the escape pod. Ooh. There we go. I didn't put my spacesuit on, did I? No. I nearly went outside without it already. Alright. Whoosh! Haven't been able to make the last few streams, but thank you very much, Daniel. Wow, thank you very much. That's very generous of you, my friend. I appreciate that, buddy. Don't worry about not being able to make streams, by the way. It's not something you need to apologize for at all. It's you make it when you can. You know, life happens and other more interesting things happen. So you make it when you can. Don't worry, but thank you very much, my friend. We read this last time, so I think we need status reports for all systems, but initial things first, is everyone unharmed? Our escape pod's passengers are afraid, but physically well. Anona, everyone survived the crash. This is a relief, at least. You have my gratitude, but were you able to find the other escape pod's distress signals? I can hear both signals somewhere in this star system, but I don't believe either escape pod crashed on the same planet as us. So this is a Nomai escape pod, and of course one of the things that we're trying to find out, one of the many things we're trying to find out, is who the Nomai were, where they came from, because they aren't, like our species, the Harthians, are not descendants of the Nomai. So it seems as though that they're not native to this star system. Can't remember if this goes top to bottom or bottom to top. Begin flight log. Escape pod 2. Vessel has been mortally injured. Emergency sequence activated. Awaiting departure from vessel. Launching escape pod 3. Now launching escape pod 2. Collision imminent. Preparing for impact. Scanning external environment. Scan complete. External temperature is prohibitively high. Verdict: inhospitable. Do not seek shelter on planet's surface. Here's another message log. The heat from this star system's sun is more bearable below the surface. Are you the only one in this time loop, or are others experiencing it too? You'll have to wait to find that out. You will find that out at some point, yes. When our escape pod punctured this planet's surface, it broke into what scans show is a cave system with much cooler air. I would recommend we seek a site down there to build a long-term shelter, but these passages are a maze. Even with this danger, they are still our best chance for survival. We'll form teams and descend into the caves to look for a shelter site. We can mark our findings on the walls to avoid becoming irreversibly lost. Be cautious, everyone. And be aware of the sand as you search. It appears to be rising gradually. Yes, it is, as we know. Oh, crap. Ugh. Right, there's the escape pod door. Let's turn the goddamn torch on. Yeah, that's the escape hatch for the shuttle. Do not follow this tunnel to its end. Colis and I will examine the horror that lies at its terminus later, provided we live through this. So there's something horrible down there, apparently. Bruce, keep moving, friends. There is nothing of interest at the end of this passage but rocks. And while these rocks are interesting, they can wait until a less urgent time. So, doesn't sound like there's anything interesting down that one. We have found an enormous cavern at the end of this passage that appears promising. I believe we could construct long-term shelter there. The cavern Melora found is a wise choice for shelter. Could one of you mark directions for the others to follow? This is the start of the path to the shelter site. I've left directions to guide you there. How's it going? My brother just started playing this too. Welcome, Shortbread Head. Good to have you with us. It's great. Yeah, I've played this before, and it's one of my favourite games of all time. It's just absolutely beautiful. It's an amazing piece of writing. Ingenious. So I love it, but I wanted to play it through and share it with others, so I'm kind of trying to let other people take the wheel, as long as they're not people that know what's going to happen and are trying to jump too far ahead. So, of note, we must hurry as the pathway there is filling with sand. Do not allow yourself to be buried by sand, and make sure no one is lost. So, let's go this way, I guess. The sand is rising. More directions down there. Ooh, ooh. Ooh. The path to the shelter site is somewhat convoluted, so follow the instructions ahead closely. Woo! I haven't actually finished it. Well, it's absolutely great to have you with us, Shortbread Head, but as much as I would love your company, if you're planning to finish it, I would recommend not watching this. Simply because... Let me just pause it there so we're not losing any time. Simply because the story is the driving factor of this game. Once you know what happens, you can't really play it again. It doesn't have any replay value. The reason I'm replaying it is because I want to share it with the people that don't plan to play it, or have played it and just want to watch through again. Because it's driven entirely by story. You can uncover the mysteries, like, who are the Nomai? Where did they come from? Where did they go? What happened to them? Why is time resetting every 20 minutes, every 22 minutes? Why is the sun going supernova? What's the quantum moon about? Where is it? What's the deal with the quantum shards? What's the deal with the seed on Timber Hearth? The Dark Bramble seed. There seems to be harmonica music coming from there, but it sounds like I can't remember his name. But the astronaut who plays harmonica disappeared in space years ago, and nobody's heard from him since. And his signal seems to be coming from Dark Bramble, but it's also coming from the seed. What's that about? So there are all sorts of mysteries that we've got to unravel in order to unravel the whole story and find the end of the game. And the story is arranged in such a way that it directs you towards the end point of the game. It'll direct you towards the end of the game, but there are no specific objectives at all. So you can uncover the mystery, you can go wherever you want, and you can uncover the mystery You can uncover the mystery in any order. If that message is old, wouldn't the sand have risen already? Yes. But, so we just uncovered the twins, the hourglass twins, one of which we're on now. They're two planets locked together, and sand is continually shifting backwards and forwards between the two. I did play Spectrum back in the day. Yes, indeed. Welcome, Alvin. Oh, I could maybe stay, though, because I have so many games on my plate. I'd be happy to watch. Excellent. Well, that is absolutely awesome. If you really want to stick around, that's great. You won't regret it. I mean, it's the good thing about this game is it's almost as much fun to watch other people play it through as it is to play it yourself, because all it really is about is the story and uncovering the mystery. So because I know what the mysteries are, I'm trying not to guide where we go too much. The problem is there's a slight delay, between me and the stream the stream chat is not always full, so, there aren't always people that want to get involved. And I've got to be a little bit wary of people that know what happens and say, go here. It's like, okay. So we've got to try to sort of uncover it, and we would be happy to have you along for the ride. Daniel, yes. So sand shifts continually between one of the hourglass twins and the other, between the ash twin and the ember twin. Excuse my stuffed up nose, I've got a cold again, by the way. And sand continually shifts between the two. So the sand, at the beginning of the loop, there's no sand on the ember twin. And sand slowly rises over time. But it's supposed to shift backwards and forwards. Of course, we never find that out, because at the end of that loop, we go back to the beginning. To reach the shelter site, walk forward until you meet the sandfall at the pit. Then turn left. Continue to the room filled with rock column formations and climb upward through the opening above them. The sand here is rising, so you must be cautious but swift. Are we going this way? Sandfall. Turn left. Whee! Uh-oh. There we go. Rock formations. Upward through the rock formations. Boosh. There you go. Be cautious crossing the chasm ahead. The bridge Melora and I crafted will do its job, but it isn't strong. Once on the far side, look for the tunnel hidden behind the falling sand, follow it, and you'll reach the shelter site. So, climbing up that is not ideal. And that, neither is going that way. So there's a tunnel behind here. Whee! You're doing well. There's only a little farther left to go now until you reach the shelter site. You can rest there. Hurry before the sand comes. Hurry! Prickly, goddamn. These will puncture your spacesuit, by the way. Oh, no, no. Shit! I fell. Oh, dear. That's not good at all. I've only got 3 minutes of oxygen. And I've fallen to the bottom. I screwed it up. God, I've done this so many times as well. How the hell did I mess that up? 1, 2, 3, go. Ow. There we go. That's what will happen. There we go. Go up here to the left. Yeah, from what I remember, it's quite narrative-driven, much like years ago when me and my partners would watch each other play Telltale games. It was like a movie you can participate in, yeah. I think the last time I managed to catch one of your streams, you were playing Grounded. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it has been a while. No, I recognise your name. I just couldn't remember, the last time. The last time we spoke. But yes, Grounded. We've been playing that. After I finished Outer Wilds, I'm going to play Far Lone Sails, and then I'm going to play, hopefully, once I've moved, because I'm going to move house in the next few weeks, so it's going to get a bit crazy. And then we're going to play Far Changing Tides. Because I like Lone Sails. It's a fun little game. While we wait for all the big games of the year to come along. This is amazing. Look inside the cave. How did this come to rest here? We haven't encountered others in these caves. I think this is a rare find. From what we can see, Coleus and I believe the specimen must be very old indeed. Imagine what we might learn if we could examine it. We both agree it's unlikely this dry planet is this horror's place of origin, especially considering what we observed during the vessel's evacuation. Clearly, this hole is too small for it to have fit through. Hypothesis, there is another entrance to this cave. If there is, Coleus and I will find it. We can't leave valuable information undiscovered. An update. We need to find a way inside quickly, Melora, because when I returned here to search for an entrance to the cave, there were children playing on the specimen. Let's have a look inside, shall we? Whee! Whoa! It's an anglerfish. Skellywig. We retrieve that so we can get a better shot. No, not great, mate. See if I can get it through its mouth. It seems to be... there we go. Anglerfish. We can't translate what's written down there. Oh, look. Little tiny nomai skeletons. So we've got to find a way in to the anglerfish cave. Somehow. Oh shit, I haven't got any oxygen. Uh-oh. I know there's oxygen behind this door. Come on. Go, 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 go. Come on, I'm almost out of juice here. Alright. Whoa, there we go. Woo! Oxygen. There's some banger games coming out this year. My February, March already look quite ready. I don't think I'm gonna go with Elden Ring, honestly. I don't think so. But yeah, later in the year, definitely. You know, the Saints Row reboot coming out, and Starfield is the big game of the year that I'm looking forward to. But they're, of course, later on in the year. Should we build the Sun Station to power the Ash Twin project? Are there other ways to generate this level of power? This is a very important piece of text. Theoretically, yes. Practically, no. I can't imagine discovering them in our lifetimes. I understand this proposal is unsettling, but the Sun Station must be built if we hope to complete the Ash Twin project. I almost can't comprehend this is being suggested seriously. The purpose of the Sun Station goes against every standard we hold ourselves to and everything we believe in as a species. If we fail, and the probability of this is not insignificant, we will, without question, destroy ourselves, all life here, and the rest of this star system. I wish to protect these species. So bear in mind, this text is thousands of years old. The potential annihilation of an entire star system is too severe a cost. We shouldn't build the Sun Station, no matter how badly we want the knowledge that comes with it. Fear of failure is a poor reason not to try. I believe if we're cautious, the Sun Station will work. I believe in Pi. Poke, I'm deeply honoured. Idea, I comprehend your position. However, if we aren't all but certain the Sun Station will not cause destruction once we've built it, then I won't support the station's use. Unsurprisingly, Idea, I disagree. We're pushing a possible new technology further than ever before. That, in my experience, is the defining characteristic of our species. So they're arguing about whether or not they should build the Sun Station because it's going to do something, well, it could potentially destroy the entire solar system. But, as I said, this writing is thousands of years old. This is really cool. Watch this. Anglerfish Overlook District is up there. Stepping Stone District is down there. Unsurprisingly, we have to go to the lower levels first because the cave's filling up. That's the high energy lab. And that's the eye shrine. So whatever we're going to do, we got to do it quickly. So let's go to the bottom. Ugh. Stepping stone cave. Oh crap. I think we might already be a bit too late to explore this cave, guys. This is not good. We might get crushed to death, actually. But, you know, hey-ho, we'll always wake up back at the fireplace. Where are we going? Oh no, I always get lost in this one. It's a nightmare. I think we're going to die in this cave. I've got to be honest with you. Yeah, pretty sure. Pretty sure we're going to die in here. Oh crap. Yep, yeah, we're in trouble. We're in trouble. Oh god. All right. Good God, that sand comes up quick. What is that? Are we playing the fossil fish game tonight? Oh, there's Pilot. I fed the fossil fish a new lantern. If you go to Stepping Stone Cave, the entrance to the fossil fish cave is easy to see now. Gratitude, Selenum. It's good you're small enough to climb in through the hole at the anglerfish overlook. I'm still small enough. We won't be for long. Mom and Dad are tall, so you and I will be tall too. Well, shit. Oh, crap. Oh, don't get stuck. Okay. Well, alright, at least we're not stuck in there now. Where next? Ow. The poor Nomai. I don't know why everyone says the eye is important. They say it brought us to this solar system. But is that good? Dad told me lots of Nomai died when our clan came here. What if the eye isn't something good? What if the eye wanted that to happen? Good questions all, children. Good questions all. Another question would be, how do I get out of this place? And there's also a good question. Oh, crap. Crap. Okay, yeah, there's ghost matter in there. Whee! Yeah. Too much of it. Oh, shit. We're in trouble. Okay. I don't know why, that no matter how many times I play this, I panic with the rising sand. It's like... I mean, you would, I guess, wouldn't you? But... oh, shit. Oh, that's not good. Can't go through there. Well, folks, this might be the end of us. Haha. Okay. Well, shit. Gravity cannon. That's outside. Let's go. Oh shit. That's right, I've got to cross this damn place. Oh, balls. I can't remember how to get through this. Shit. Not that way. There we go. Outside to the gravity cannon. Oof. Oh. Okay, we can't use the gravity cannon because the sand's already too high. But we know it's here, so we can check it out soon enough. Oh, well. The ship's a long way away. Well, I don't think we're getting back there. No, we might. We might. Whoa. No, no. We did overshot quite a bit there. Oopsie. Oh, shit. Nah. Ugh. There we go. That can happen. Whee. Boom. So now, look. Oh wait, let's refill the. There's not much point in this, but now look. You can see all the towers uncovered on the Ash Twin. Uh-oh. That's not exactly what I'd call a landing. Yeah. Oh, that's why. Oh, that's why it all went wrong. Okay, I'm stuck. I seem to have got the ship sort of jammed in a hole here. There we go. Oh, there we go. Oh, keep crash. Okay, gravity's been a dick. I don't think we want to... Okay. Exit ship to repair. Also pilot damaged. Cockpit damaged. Whoops. Never mind. I don't know if we want to get out of the ship right here, but what the hell. Oh shit. Yeah. We got the ship kind of stuck in a chasm there. Famous saying by Sir Isaac Newton that, what? Gravity's been a dick. Oh shit. No, 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 no. Down, down, down. Ah! Oh crap. We're in trouble. Ah! Okay, we're under the bridge. Ugh. Woo! Alright. No! No! No, you bastard! I'll tell you what I love about this game is the absolute king of lucky escapes in games. Like, the number of times you get jammy escapes in this game. Not that it matters, because you always just die after 22 minutes anyway, but... Right, let's see where we're at. What? Oh, hang on. Why can't I scroll back up the chat? I can if I'm on YouTube. Let's have a look. Dying Light 2 is my next name to get next week. Yeah, I actually, you know, I've said quite a few times on the channel how much I'm really, really sick to the back teeth of zombie games, but I might actually dip my toe into Dying Light 2. We'll see. As I say, I'm moving house, so it's all going to get kind of crazy. It's fine if you get trapped, though. After the claustrophobia, suffocating on endless amount of sand, the dread of impending death, the overwhelming pain of your lungs imploding, everything resets. Yeah, really convenient for an explorer. So you can refill your oxygen if there are trees. Yes. Is there any way to refuel? There is a way to refuel, only at certain places, though. You can find, like the other explorers have sometimes left refueling canisters for your suit. So yeah, there are certain places you can refuel your jetpack. Someone else built or activated the sun station later? Maybe. Vlad, how you doing, buddy? Welcome, Vlad. Let's get... Nobody's had a norm recently. I don't know what happened to the norms. No one's had one lately. And I also realised I haven't got this in, so I can't tell. Yes, welcome, Vlad. How are you, buddy? Good to see you. Not going to watch because I don't want to spoil the game for myself. I hope everyone has a great time. Yes, very wise if you don't want to spoil the game for yourself. At least your death won't be in... That was cutting it incredibly fine. Yes, it was. Fine, it'll all reset. Yep. I'm playing Astroneer again from the start. I say from the start. I never managed to leave the planet in any playthrough. Yeah, you can recharge your ship in your suit in the ship, but you can also find out and about. You can find sometimes little canisters that have been left. Yeah, I haven't played Astroneer for a while. In Astroneer, I kind of became addicted to just digging down, like forever, like you know, into the caverns that open up. I think I did leave the planet once. I think. I'm not entirely certain. I'm pretty sure I did. Oh, look. Probably shouldn't stand on this. But I don't think it's got time to make any difference. Can't see anything coming anyway. Nope. Don't think so. Yeah, no. Wow, the sun is looking awfully fierce out there. Holy balls. Oh, there we go. She's up. Time's up, folks. Oh, gravity crystals. Oh, shit. Quick. Let's see if we can translate this quickly. Here's our first delivery, Yellow. 1 warp core, fresh from the Black Hole Forge. Root is installing this core's sibling on Brittle Hollow as I write this. My gratitude, Clary. With this, the Ash Twin project is underway. So something to do with warp cores. I confess I'm deeply curious about what you and Pope found on the White Hole station that started this project. Could I visit sometime to learn more? I recommend you do. The White Hole station is the model for the towers being built for the Ash Twin project. So a visit to the station would be doubly useful. I suppose, more precisely, I would like to visit the White Hole station with you, Clary. Yarrow, stop using this scroll wall to flirt with my sister. In romantic matters, her density rivals a neutron stars. And go to meet her on the White Hole Station. I'd be happy to explain our findings. What we got here? I wish I could wait here for you to arrive, but the forge and my unfinished work there is calling. I'll return with more materials soon. Well, folks, we're out of here. Since we're very close to the sun here, so not going to take long to get consumed, but there we go. Hey, Fierro! Welcome to the arcade. How you doing, buddy? How's everything on this fine Saturday? Or Sunday, depending on where you are, I guess. And we're back. Right, so brief pause while I drink. This game gave me massive vertigo. Sadly, could never finish it. Yeah, no, I actually feel that I get motion sickness in general has actually stopped me from playing quite a few games. This game can do that at times. There are places where you can do that, especially places with gravity crystals, when all of a sudden up becomes down, and it's weird. Everything you learn in a loop, does it go somewhere, or do you need to remember it? I will show you where it goes, Shortbread. I'll show you exactly where it goes. Hey, Slate, how you doing? Anybody, incidentally, who has never seen Neebs Gaming's videos of this game, really should check those out. As long as you're not worried about... There are a few spoilers in, early game spoilers, but, you know... But it's funny. Sorry, I always think of that whenever we say hello to Slate as we go past. So, for reasons that... I guess for spoiler reasons, I can't really explain why yet. But, excuse me, hiccups, stuffed up nose, everything at once. For reasons I don't think I can really explain yet without giving too much away, the ship can remember everything that happened. So if you're unsure about something, you can always check the logs. Okay, we go into map mode. Oh look, now there's a new marker on the map. The Sun Station. The Nomai debated building a Sun Station in order to power the Ash Twin project. So that's what they were arguing about on the wall there. Escape pod 2. All 3 escape pods were launched from something called the Vessel, which was badly damaged. Oh, I don't want to do that. Oh, I guess I do. Yeah, we can go back there and explore the Sunless City some more. An Nomai city built into the walls of a huge underground cavern. The city is divided vertically into 4 districts. The Nomai debated building a sun station in order to power the Ash Twin project. Several Nomai opposed its construction, arguing that failure could result in the destruction of the solar system. I have to point out as well that technically, I know they're all speaking English here, so this is a nonsensical argument, but of course technically they wouldn't call it a solar system because there is only one solar system, and that's ours. The star system orbiting the star Sol, which is why it's called the solar system. I found a cave with an anglerfish fossil inside, but the opening is only big enough for my scout. No, my children used to play a game in the fossil fish cave. There is a way to enter fossil fish cave from Stepping Stone Cave. The entrance from Stepping Stone Cave is hard to see unless the anglerfish is fed a light first. So there you go. Maybe I didn't get to a point where I could check what I learned in past loops. Yes. Easily done. Easy to miss, I think. There's more to explore at the Sunless City. There's a lot more to explore at the Sunless City. There's tons of stuff there. Ash Twin. Several large Nomai towers form a ring around Ash Twin's equator. The White Hole Station was used as a model for these towers, which were built for the Ash Twin project. There's more to explore here. On the Ash Twin, I should say so, yes. Brittle Hollow. Rybeck headed to Brittle Hollow to investigate something the Nomai were doing at the South Pole. Nomai decided to build a larger, more sophisticated eye signal locator on Brittle Hollow's South Pole. So if you remember the eye signal locator we found on the Atoll Rock, right? So on the moon, on Timberhearth's moon, there is an eye signal locator there. And they were trying to build a better one on the Southern Observatory at Brittle Hollow. The Nomai crafted warp cores at the Black Hole Forge before delivering them to Ash Twin. So there you go. The Black Hole Forge is on Brittle Hollow. The Southern Observatory is on Brittle Hollow. And right there, oops, is the White Hole Station. The towers on Ash Twin were modelled after White Hole Station. There you go. That's what we've got. So that is the way to sort of check everything that you've learned so far. Check out the various things. Hollow's Lighten. We've not been to Giant Steep. We've not been to Dark Bramble. We've not been to the White Hole Station. We've not been to Brittle Hollow or Hollow's Lantern. Oh, that's the Quantum Moon. Obviously, we haven't been there yet, since it's impossible to land on. We haven't been to the Sun Station for good reason. There is a very good reason why we haven't been there yet. And that's all that. So there's a lot more to explore at the Sunless City on the Ember Twin. But this is the thing, you see. You can just sort of dart around the solar system and or star system. See, I'm doing it now. You can dart around the star system and go like wherever you want to and piece it together in any order. What I tended to do, when I played it through at least, was I tended to sort of, when I'd got an area where there was more to explore and more to explore, I just kept going back there until I found everything. But that isn't necessarily the way to do it. That's the way I did it. But just so that I could cross that area off and go, right, I've done that, and I know everything there is to learn on there. But if you do it that way, a lot of the messages that you'll uncover don't always make sense, because one will go, oh, now I should check out how that conversation continued and what happened by going to the place they're talking about. The rumor mode is more, for remembering things, yes, because you can kind of see. This is the rumor mode. You're quite right to say the rumor mode I find is most useful for piecing together the story. In the map mode, you can see quite easily what you haven't read and what you haven't learned yet, right? In the map mode, so you can see what pertains to each location in the star system. But in rumor mode is a lot more useful for piecing together the story, because you can see how the different branches connect. So rumor mode, quite rightly, I think, is probably the way to allow you guys who haven't played this before to decide where we go next, because we can check out the rumors and see where they direct us to and go find it. Okay, so we don't need to go back to the only place we don't really need to go back to at all is the interloper, right? So we have no reason to go back to this comet because we've learned everything that we can about it. Hence, oops, which you can see in rumor mode, because that's isolated by itself down there, right? There are things that will probably connect to it. I can't remember, but there you go. Mind all from this site. So, central chamber inside Ash Twin is physically sealed off. So we've, this is what we've read, and the question marks obviously denote branches from conversations or things that you've discovered at a certain location. Will send out a new branch saying you should investigate this. So for investigation purposes, this is a much more useful mode. See, that's the eye signal locator on the Atoll Rock. Okay. That directs to Rybeck. And the Southern Observatory, which are on Brittle Hollow. There you go. So, shall we go back to the Sunless City and explore more of what is there? Or shall we go somewhere new? I'm wearing my suit, aren't I, before I forget? What do you guys think? I'm going to have a drink. Let me know. Where those who haven't played it before, let me know where you think we should go next. Or, in Shortbread's case, those who have played it before but haven't played very far, where do you think we should go next? Sunless City. Corvo votes Sunless City. Let's go back there. This would be really cool with poll. It would be, wouldn't it? If I could figure... If I was savvy enough to... Oops, let me just escape the gravity first. If I was savvy enough to work out how to do all that, that's what we do, but... so, Sunless City, let's... where the hell is the sun? There are the twins. Oh, they're going behind the sun. That's... Right. For those of you who don't know, if you're going to play this, your autopilot, as I said in my review of this game, it's just an autopilot. So be careful when you trigger it. Because you see there, if I'd targeted Escape Pod 2 at that point... That's not what I want. I want the Ember Twin. Ember Twin, right? If I'd targeted the Ember Twin and engaged the autopilot, I would have gotten caught by the sun's gravity, which it looks like I'm actually still in danger of doing if I'm not careful. I would have been caught by the sun's gravity as the autopilot tried to send me there. And we would have died very quickly indeed. How do I know this? I've done it lots of times. Sunless City it is. Here we go. Come on, baby. There's the gravity cannon. There's Church Ship. I gotta find the goddamn escape pod now. I know it was marked, but I lost it on the other side of the planet. Oh, there we go. Whoop. Boom! Sunless City, here we come. Suit on. There we go. Nah, get off. Get off! We'll get there a bit quicker this time. Because we're not reading all of that stuff. Ugh. Lights on, right. Oh shit. Oh balls. Did it again. God damn it. I left at the sandfall. Up through the hole in the roof. Whee! And nope. There we go. I'd love to stay for longer, but I do have other things. Well wishes. Have an amazing week. See you later. And you, Daniel, thank you very much once again for joining us, and thanks for your very generous donation to the PC Fund. Always appreciated, my friend. Oh, we've already read that, so we don't need... All right. Let's not fall down this time, eh? Thunk. Right, now, I believe they said if we light the anglerfish first with the scout launcher... Okay. Actually, let me bring that back, because maybe... Right, there we go. So we've lit the cave. We've lit the cave to make it easier to find from my stepping stone cave, right? What's this? Hey, Miles, how you doing? Any good? Yes. Outer Wilds is an absolutely superb game. It's actually one of my favourite games of all time. It really kind of comes into its own if you love exploration and narrative-driven things, but you can only really play it once. High Shrine, Energy Lab, Stepping Stone District. There we go. Yeah, you can only really play it once, realistically. The Stepping Stone Cave is through there. Whoosh. So I'm playing it again, but I'm letting guys that haven't played it, to some extent, determine where we go and what we investigate next. Right, so we're in the Stepping Stone Cave. Looks promising, doesn't it? Oh, shit. Oh, no, they're just regular torches. That's going to be the way we came in. Unfortunately, there is a lot to explore in this place, so we will reach points where I can't actually remember how to get to a certain thing. Because, because it's been a long time, and some of the ways to reach it are quite complicated. Where's that light coming from? Oh, crap. Alright, up there, there's the anglerfish. Shit. Oh, balls. Right. Let's try that again. Okay, wait. I'll figure out a better way to get up there. We're in! Anglerfish Cave. I don't think we're getting out of here alive, though. Gotta tell you. I gotta be honest. Whoever was it when we ended last time is the anglerfish. Rule change. The anglerfish now has to wear a blindfold and do not peek. The rest of us, the little fish, line up against one wall when the anglerfish says go. The little fish sneak across to the other side. This doesn't sound important, but it is. If the anglerfish catches you, you're eaten. Last little fish to be caught is the new anglerfish. The old anglerfish gives the new anglerfish the blindfold and becomes a little fish. Right. Why are you changing it? It's too hard if you can't see anything. Aunt Pie says real anglerfish are blind, so you have to wear a blindfold. The rule stands. It's okay if younger kids don't wear the blindfold when they're it. The rest of us will still wear it for scientific accuracy. Okay, so ship log's been updated now. Oh, look, there's the way out. Okay. So that is kind of important information, which you'll see later on. And believe me when I tell you that even this anglerfish here, the skeleton of this anglerfish, is quite small. That's quite a small one. Not super tiny like the one in the museum, but that is still reasonably small for anglerfish. In the anglerfish in this game, anyway. Oh, shit. No! Get up. Come on. Up we get. There we go. Woo! Anglerfish study. There we go. The long growth protruding from its head is bioluminescent. Okay, I mean, it's anglerfish or anglerfish. Perhaps it's used this growth to attract prey. A lure. An update, Melora. While I was here making sketches of the anglerfish, I observed the children I saw earlier playing here again. They've added a rule to their game that incorporates our research. This anglerfish's digestive tract suggests death by starvation. I would imagine if it found its way here, that's not surprising. Oh, I missed one. Never too early to appreciate biology. Oh, yeah, the kids. Visually, the specimen appears to be of the same species as the anglerfish in Dark Bramble. We don't believe it originated from this planet. It sure didn't. Gags, how you doing, buddy? Bit late to the party. Hope you're good. Yeah, yeah. Is it an old game? Sorry, I'll pause that because you're on a... Is it an old game? When did it actually... I think it released officially out of early access in 2019. I think. If you love story-driven games, it's fantastic because there are no specific objectives in this game at all. Well, there's one right at the beginning. There's one you can get to really quickly, which is to get the launch codes so that you can go and explore the star system. Right at the beginning, there's one objective, and that's it. That is the only specific objective that you'll be given in this entire game. After that, which is right at the beginning, after that, you do what you want and go where you want. But there are no upgrades or weapons or leveling up or anything like that. It's just purely you've just got to figure out the mystery and figure out what's going on. Why is time resetting every 22 minutes? Why is the sun exploding? Who are the Nomai? Where did they come from? What were they doing here? What did they come here for? Where did they go? What happened to them? What's the thing that's exploding over your head when you wake up at the campfire? It's, there's lots and lots to explore, and the more of the mystery you put together, the mystery itself directs you to where you need to go to finish the game. And that's the idea. I absolutely love it. But as I mentioned last week, and I know these guys are sick of hearing it, but if you didn't, Andrew, one of the best things about this game is the audio, right? I mean, I'm a voiceover artist. I appreciate audio more so than most people, I guess. But the audio in this is a very important part of the game, and the music is just phenomenal. And it was written by Andrew Pralo. But I have a little bit of a connection with Andrew Pralo now, and I keep asking my wife to message him again because I really want to share it with you, but I'm not, at the moment, I'm not allowed to tell you what it is, but I will eventually if it kills me. Right, there you go. So we're out of the anglerfish cave, and there's the ship. Now, we can go back into the Sunless City if you like, but bear in mind a lot of it will be underneath sand now because the sand is rising. So it wasn't in early access. There's a few really old alpha builds publicly available. Yeah, I don't know. I've covered most of it in my review. You can actually, if you look at my review of this game, you can actually see some of the old builds of the game that Alex Beecham, the creator of Outer Wilds, made. because this was actually part of his master's thesis. Oh, sorry, I'm wandering off there without actually finding out if anybody wants to go back inside the Sunless City or whether you want to go somewhere else. I reckon we've probably got about 10 minutes left of this loop. Yeah, there's the anglerfish fossil. Right, so... Oop. From Escape Pod 2, remove the marker. There's still tons to look at in the Sunless City, but it might be that a lot of it's underneath sand now, so might be a bit late for this loop. You kind of have to make one run at a time. And in the Sunless City, most of that is fine, because somewhere else for now. Where would you like to go, Corvo? We've got all sorts of things to explore. Do you want to have a look? Let's have a look at the ship's log. Where do you want us to go? But yes, there's tons of stuff still to explore in the Sunless City, and a lot of it is very important indeed. But you kind of have to... Most of the stuff that you can do in the Sunless City will take you about 20 minutes to do, but the Anglerfish Cave is quite a quick one. Probably the reason for that is because that's why it's at the bottom, because it fills up with sand quite quickly. Hey, there's Kitters, the next planet, I guess. What next planet? Be specific. So let's look at the entries and see. Let's look in rumour mode. Let's look at the entries and see what we want to... So, the Sunless City... there's a sun station, but that's kind of hard to reach. I'm actually trying to figure out how to get there. I know how to get there, but I'm trying to figure out where the thing is to get us there. I can't remember. So we're not going there. Ash Twin Towers, Black Hole Forge, White Hole Station, Ash Twin Project. And Weevil! Hey, buddy! How you doing? The Know My Mines, which connect with the Ash Twin Project. The eye signal locator we've done there. That goes to Rybeck, who is on Brittle Hollow. The next piece of the jigsaw. Well, that's the thing. The thing about Outer Wilds is that it is a bit like a jigsaw. There are pieces all over the place, and you can assemble it in any order that you like. So there's not necessarily a next piece, but I'll tell you what we'll do. I'll tell you where we'll go. Just so that you can get an idea of one of the mechanics of the game. Because I discovered this by accident quite early on. Let's find Brittle Hollow. Oh, the gravity cannon. Wait, there might be time to look at the gravity cannon. Douche. It might not be all covered up with sand yet. And since that's one, like the Anglerfish Cave, it's a small thing that you've kind of got to figure out. Yeah, there we go. Sand's rising, but it's not here yet. So we've still got time to look at the gravity cannon. Call the shuttle home. Activate the gravity cannon. The shuttle is currently resting at the comet. So the shuttle that this fired out of this gravity cannon is on the interloper. So let's call it back. There we go, folks. One Know My shuttle. Let's go have a look inside, shall we? One dead Know My. Long dead Know My. Been dead a really long time. I don't think it works anymore. The shuttle be broken. Oh no, we got fired out of the gravity cannon. Oh dear. Right, so we're now in a Know My shuttle floating through space. Clary, I fear our situation may be dire. Pi, Poke and I landed here on this comet not long after its arrival in this star system. Our shuttle's equipment heard strange energy readings coming from somewhere beneath the surface. Pi and Poke were able to locate a fissure in the ice on the comet's sunward side, and they descended inside to investigate the source of the readings. But Pi and my sister have been gone for a long time now. They haven't contacted me since descending below the surface. So that is obviously who we found under the surface of the comet. They were the dead Nomai inside. Pi and his sister were the ones that are dead that we found inside. Should I leave the shuttle to look for them? I want to follow protocol, but I don't know what I'll do if they aren't well. Oh, well, they aren't well, but from your perspective, from my perspective, they've been dead for tens of thousands of years. Poke, Pi, come back to me safely, my friend. So we've got a bit of a problem now, because we've got a bit of an issue now, because now we're out here in space, a long way from our ship. Where's the goddamn ship? Oh crap, it's there. So I don't really think we're going to make it back to the ship, since the ship's getting further away from us all the time, and I don't think we're going to have enough fuel to get there, which is unfortunate. I don't know how much longer we've got of the loop left, and there is no planets that are close enough. I think we have to wait until the twins come around the other side of the sun if we've got any chance of hitting them, but chance of actually reaching the twins, 0. Which just goes to show you that when you're on board an alien shuttle that's tens of thousands of years old, don't fuck with the controls before you know what you're doing. Fuel level's critical, so I'm going to start burning through my O2 in a minute, but that'll just set us back at the campsite anyway, so we'll be good. Oh, Hollow's lanterns there. We could have intercepted Brittle Hollow, but I'm afraid that my orbital mechanics are a bit rusty. And now I'm using oxygen as propellant, so we're only going to live about another 3 minutes anyway. If you get close to a planet with a shuttle, you can get to land on it. Cool. Once I did this, I ended up out in space, miles away from anywhere, and successfully managed to intercept a planet. But we're going to die now because we're out of O2. There goes the Ember Twin and my ship. Bye! See you back at the campfire. Take your helmet off and take a big breath of space air. Yeah. Maybe choose one of the orange question marks. That's a good call. So we learned about the anglerfish. And unless there are any objections, I'm going to go back to the Sunless City. But unless anyone has any other suggestions, if you guys want to go somewhere else, that's where we'll go. But, and I stress this again, if you've played this before, don't volunteer information to go to a place we haven't heard of yet, or something that we won't know at this point. So we can go back to the Sunless City. There's the gravity cannon. The frozen Nomai shuttle, which came from the comet. Whee! On the Nomai shuttle. Huge cylindrical structure that generates a strong upward gravity field. You can actually launch your own ship from the gravity cannon as well. It's one of the achievements, I think. Can you quickly explain the anglerfish thing? I can, yes. So the anglerfish, all it was it's a cave. People don't tend to pick the more passive options. So the anglerfish cave is there. Everything in this game is there for a reason. It's to explain some part of the story to you, or something, either part of the story or something that you will need, some information that you will need to reach parts of the story or to uncover parts of the mystery. So the anglerfish cave is there to teach you about anglerfish in this game, basically. I mean, they're just anglerfish. So they're blind, and they have this bioluminescent thing that can, if you're not careful, you can be sort of decoyed by it. And they are blind. So, but the main thing being that they're blind, and that is a very important piece of information for later parts of this game. That's where it gets kind of creepy. When we encounter anglerfish in their native environment in this, it's kind of creepy. So, but it is necessary. So everything in this game, you know, the story, as you unravel it, the mysteries we're trying to solve. I'm sorry for those who have been here since the beginning. You know, I'm going to keep doing this as we go through Outer Wilds because I want to get as many people involved as possible. And, you know, now that Weevil and Shaq are here. How are you, kitters? Everything okay? I know you've had work issues this week, but I hope you're okay. So, yeah, apologies for those who've been here, but the mysteries that we've so far uncovered that we need to solve are... who are the Nomai? Where did they come from? Because our species in this, who are native to this star system, did not descend from the Nomai. So they are nothing to do with us. So where did they come from? Where did they go? What did they come here for? What were they looking for? Did they find it? How did they find it? What's, you know, and then all the little mysteries that you find along the way. You know, what's the quantum moon is probably the biggest one. What's the quantum moon? Where's the quantum moon? How can you get to the quantum moon since you can't land on it? And all this story comes together, and the idea is that the mysteries, as you solve them, they direct you towards the end of the game. And it's fantastic. Doing okay, thanks. Got to run Dungeons & Dragons game this evening and feeling all the geeky goodness. Excellent. Can't I, Joe? Where did they come from? Where did they go? Right. Woo! We've pretty much explored everything that there is here on Timber Hearth. Whee! So... there's Dark Bramble. There is Brittle Hollow. There's Hollow's Lantern. I'm going to try to land on Hollow's Lantern because it is possible. It's very, very difficult. It's very difficult because it's basically mostly lava. It is very difficult, but it is possible to do. So I'm going to do this while you guys... debate where we're going to go next. And in a minute, I'll try to remember how I landed on Hollow's Lantern, since I can't remember for shit. You got to look out for the exploding lava rocks flying out of the place. There we go. Oh, balls. No, no, no. Yeah, it's tough to land on this thing. Like I said, it is possible, but it's not easy. Come on. Shit. Nah. And it's rotating so fast, it's difficult to align yourself with one of these damn things as well. Oh shit. Ooh. No, 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 no. Ah, crap. Not the easiest place to land. Oh shit. We might die, actually, really quite quickly. This is probably the worst idea I've had so far. But you see, whoa! You can actually land here. And there is stuff to see. Jesus, but it is rotating insanely fast. Oh, look, there's a projection pit. Cool. Oh, no. My ship might fall into the lava. I'm not happy about this. Oh, dear. Oh, man, we're in trouble. If that... Oh, no. It seems to have set... Oh, yeah. I think the ship's going to go. Projection pit. Oh, Timber Hearth? I mean, we know what it looks like on Timber Hearth, so we don't really need to project ourselves there, do we? Friends, in the Timber Hearth mines, the last type of ore you sent us survives the longest in direct heat. So that's what they're doing here, testing that. Can you send us more of the same for additional testing? We're attempting to improve its durability, and our forge has already burned through everything you sent. We'll deliver more ore to Hollow's Lantern immediately. You must be fired up about crafting the Ash Twin Project protective shell. Yes, the idea of an encasement that's completely supernova-proof, however briefly, has kindled my curiosity. My gratitude. I imagine we'll also have an updated estimate soon of how much ore is needed to seal off the Ash Twin Project. Will it be more than we initially thought? It will be significantly more. The smallest crack or opening in the protective shell would destroy everything. Well, that's not good. Oh, man. Oh, wait. You go from the bottom of the top on these. I guess the top. Increased solar activity detected. Increased volcanic activity detected. Location is now inhospitable. Evacuation recommended. Where's the goddamn projection stone? I mean, we know what it looks like on Timber Hearth, but we'll project ourselves there anyway, look. Whee! Yeah, so the projection stone lets you get into the ore mines on Timber Hearth, so that's what you're looking at now. Let's just take the stone out. There we go. Is my ship still there? Yep. Shit. I think we better get back aboard before everything goes tits up. I don't think we can actually get back aboard. I don't know if it's possible. Oh, shit. I think we might be stuck. Oh, dear. Okay, we might have to die and go back to the campfire. Yep, that's what happens if you step into the lava. I like playing the floor as lava as much as the next person, but this seems a little extreme. Just to show you're the champion, actually. Back in time we go. Boom. What have you not landed on, if anything, in this play? What a palaver. Nice. What have you not landed on, if anything, in this playthrough? Actually, quite a few things. We haven't been to Giant's Deep there, that you can see. So we haven't been there. We haven't been to Brittle Hollow. We haven't been to the Black Hole Mine. We haven't been to the White Hole Station. We haven't been to Dark Bramble. For good reason. So yeah, quite a few places we haven't been yet. Now, so the only reason I went into Hollow's Lantern there is, even though it's a bit of a nightmare to get there, is that, like I said, almost virtually, not quite 100%, but 99% of things that you discover in this game are there for a reason. They're there to help you figure out the mystery in some small way, or to help you figure out a way to access other parts of the game to unravel the mystery. I suppose that was more of a pun rather than a black hole, you say. Interesting. We can go there if you want. We can check out the Black Hole Station. Votes for checking out the Black Hole Station? The volcanic testing site says, our survey says, ore samples from the Nomai mines on Timber Hearth were sent to this volcano for durability testing. The Nomai were trying to craft a supernova-proof shell to encase the Ash Twin project. Even the smallest crack or opening in the protective shell would destroy everything. So one of the things that makes this game the most fun to explore is that every single planet that you land on has vastly different characteristics. They're all very small, but Brittle Hollow, and the names are quite descriptive, right? So the Hourglass Twins have sand continually shifting between them. But the Hourglass Twins are very, very... All the locations are actually really important. Some less so than others, but most of the planetary locations are really important to the story. And on each one, there's a lot to discover there, right? So the Hourglass, Black Hole Forge, or White Hole Station. Yeah, pick one of those. I mean, technically, you don't really have to pick one, because if I don't fly carefully enough, trying to get to one will end up at the other. So that whole thing works that way. So, yeah, everything, so the Hourglass Twins have sand continually shifting between one and the other. So if you're going to explore the Ember Twin, for example, the certain parts of the Ember Twin, you have to get there really soon to explore those areas, because otherwise they'll be underneath sand. And if you get there at exactly the wrong moment, you'll be crushed against the roof of the cavern while the sand rises. It's quite scary. Brittle Hollow the core of Brittle Hollow has been mined at the Black Hole Forge, so it's falling apart. Right? So Brittle Hollow is collapsing. All the time that you're on it, it's falling to pieces. Right? The White Hole Station, I can't give too much away about the locations we haven't been to yet, so I'll try not to. Giant's Deep is the most massive planet in the star system here, and the gravity is quite intense there, and there's violent weather on it. Dark Bramble, the less said about Dark Bramble, the better, but we'll get there. The comet is only really any useful information in the early parts of the game. There is actually one more thing on it that I'd forgotten about. But that's on the other side of the comet, and because the comet is moving and it's very low mass, landing on that side of the comet is quite tough. There's the Sun Station, which it is possible to land on the Sun Station. I've done it once, but it's very, very difficult, and my ship was just screwed, actually. Once you can repair most of it, but I think the reactor blew, but I smashed into it pretty hard, because trying to land on it is difficult. There is actually another way to get to the Sun Station, from the Ember Twin. So there's a way to get, from the Ash Twin, sorry. So there's a way to get to the Sun Station another way, rather than landing on it. So yeah, we haven't been to the White Hole Station, we haven't been to the Black Hole Forge on Brittle Hollow. But, even the places we have landed on, there's still tons and tons of stuff to find and to uncover. So pick one. Black Hole Forge or White Hole Station. Like I said, if I'm not piloting carefully enough, we'll end up at one whilst trying to get to the other. Let's go to Brittle Hollow. Let's go to the Black Hole Forge. Black hole thingy, says Weevil. That's where we're going. Good. Forge a hole. Yikes. Here we are at Brittle Hollow. There's a lot to explore at Brittle Hollow. The first time I came here, I took the ship inside the planet, which is how I ended up somewhere else entirely. Oops. I think I just got clobbered by a meteor from by a piece of oh look, there's another ship. There's another escape pod. Oh shit. Trees. Oh, thump. Right, there's another escape pod there. Where's the escape pod signal? Distress beacon. So what is it? There you go. So, Escape Pod 2, we've already been through to get to the Sunless City, and we will have to go there a lot more, because there's a lot to explore at the Sunless City yet. But this is Escape Pod 1, which landed here on Brittle Hollow. Is everyone unharmed? No one was badly injured from the Escape Pod's impact. We're incredibly fortunate. This is good news, at least. Have we heard from Escape Pod 2 or 3? Now, we know where Escape Pod 2 is, because we've been there a couple of times. It's on the Ember Twin. No, I'm unable to make contact. My equipment can hear the other 2 escape pods' distress signals. However, if it's any comfort, both pods must be structurally intact. I'll continue calling for them. My gratitude. If we can. Thatch, the moon is approaching again. Everyone brace yourselves swiftly. The volcanic moon has returned. Be cautious of falling ash and debris. I believe the moon has passed. This planet doesn't appear eager to have guests. We are certainly unwelcome on its surface. We need to find shelter, and quickly. The volcanic moon won't be gone for long. I observed several promising sites below the surface, but we'll need to construct a way for everyone to climb safely down this cliff. Perhaps we could build platforms. So this, the signal locator, right? This is a very important tool in Outer Wilds. Just in case you hadn't figured that out yet. Hint, hint. You need to use this to locate stuff. So... okay. And you can go through the different frequencies to see what you can locate. So we go and find... let's see any other goddamn plant. Ah, there we go. So there we go. That's Gabbro, if I'm not too much mistaken. And Chert. So you can hear Gabbro and Chert there, because you can see the Ember Twin, and behind it, Giant Steep. So as the Ember Twin passes away, we'll lose the drums. Right, but you'll still be able to hear Gabbro, because he is on Giant Steep. See? So it's a very important tool. Quantum fluctuations. That is because, if you look closely there, that's the quantum moon. There it is. Sneaky little blighter. But if we look away, it's gone. You know, because it's a quantum moon, so... not the frequencies that hurts. So let's go aboard this escape pod, see what they got to say for themselves. Oh, if anything. Thump. Whoops. Flight log. Escape pod 1 vessel has been mortally injured. Emergency sequence activated. Awaiting departure from vessel. Bear in mind, by the way, all this Nomai stuff is tens of thousands of years old. So they've been gone a long, long time. Escape pod 3 launching. Escape pod 2 now launching. Escape pod 1. Collision imminent. Prepare for impact. Scanning external environment. Scan complete. Minor structural instabilities detected. Pockets of breathable air detected. Adequate solar energy detected. Verdict: hospitable. Emergency escape hatch. Blow the hatch off this baby. Boom. Whoopsie. Whoopsie. Right, now, if I don't do this right, this could all get very tricky. Oh, see, it's all collapsing. As in case you hadn't noticed, Brittle Hollow is brittle and hollow. Oh, shit. No. There we go. That was close. Use caution. A black hole sleeps below. You must not slip. I'll let you in on a secret. If we slip into the black hole, we won't die. Yet. But we don't want to do that if we can avoid it. Shit balls. Okay, let's go. Ah! There we go. Woo! We are inside Brittle Hollow. Plume. Of note, be sure not to wander far from here. Though the area is somewhat unstable, it's safer than any we've found so far. The temporary settlement is finished, but remember to be cautious of falling rocks and dust created by meteor impacts. And on the ceiling there, look, you can see gravity crystals, right? They're gravity crystals, because we have one on the ship. They create artificial gravity. Oh, look. But, as you can see, Brittle Hollow is collapsing. Night, honey. There goes a big chunk of it into the black hole. So, you know, it's not the safest place in the world. Thump. Thatch. This knowledge is too dear to lose. Here is everything we can recall about the signal we encountered while aboard the vessel. The signal was older than the universe itself. This is the most significant detail. No Nomai clan has ever encountered anything like it. How can anything in the universe be older than the universe itself? Imagine what rare and profound knowledge it might offer. We must find this Eye of the Universe. So that's what you're looking at there. Wherever you see this symbol, that is the symbol for the Eye of the Universe. The signal looked like an eye, round with a circle at the centre, much like a pupil. Suppose the signal was looking for something. Wee! Ooh. Shit. And there's another big piece of Brittle Hollow plummeting towards the black hole. See, the planet is slowly falling apart. It's not in good shape, you could say. Oh, look, trees. Trees! Thank you. We can hear the other escape pod's distress signals, which gives me hope. Folly, are you still here? I'm unsure how to survive in this place without you. Oh, sad. I'm unsure how to be me without you. So sad. Somewhere in here is Rybeck. That's not Rybeck, wait. That's a Wild's Ventures. I always lose my bearings in here. There he is. He's down there somewhere. So here is a mural that tells a story. So this thing detects a signal coming from the Eye of the Universe, but is snared by something. Pretty sure those of you who've watched enough of this now will know what that is. Here are the Ember Twins. The Hourglass Twins. So that one escape pod went to the Ember Twin, one went here to Brittle Hollow, and the other one, by the looks of the mural here, is stranded somewhere in that. Stop giving me anxiety. The Eye of the Universe, unblinking, guarded by evils that do not sleep. With 1,000 shuttles, could you do this? The planet does what it says on the tin. It does, exactly, yes. Exactly that. Which way did we come? I lost my bearings already. It's so easy to get turned around in here. No. Right, where the hell are the goddamn... Okay. We came... Oh, I came down that way. Shit, you see? This is what happens. I don't know how much longer we've got left in this loop. You missed text by the mural, did I? Sorry. Oh, so I did, yeah. So I did. Good call. I can't understand why did the vessel crash in that place. We warped to follow the curious signal from the eye of the universe. Where we arrived was wrong. It wasn't where we tried to go. Was the vessel unwell in some way? No. Anona and I checked before the warp, and the warp core and navigation systems were both well. So, suppose it wasn't a problem with the vessel, but with our destination. I don't like to give hints, but big clues here, folks. I'm afraid for our friends in Escape Pod 3. So, they followed the signal to the eye of the universe, but they didn't end up there. For some reason. And they don't know why. Oh, which way did we come? I can't remember. God damn it! I think we came that way. Let's go that way. I don't think we're going to be able to reach Rybeck because I think he's on the other side of the planet. And trust me, if I jump off this ledge, there's only one place we're going to go. Whee! There we go. What's this? The pain of your absence is sharp and haunting, and I would give anything not to know it. Anything but never knowing you at all, which would be worse. I can only hope that you are safe, Keek, wherever you are. Bless him. It's so sad. Well, guys, I don't think there's anywhere to go but down now, so... We definitely can't reach the other side, I don't think. Where are the gravity crystals? Yeah, pretty sure we can't make it, but I might as well try, because otherwise... Shit. No, didn't have enough juice. Come on, come on, come on. Hit it, hit it, hit it. Woo! Nice. Rybeck! 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 Rybeck, buddy, how you doing? Oh, I'm gonna have a marshmallow first before I talk to you. Is that alright? If you don't mind, have a marshmallow. Whew. Hey. There we go. Wow. Okay. Refuel the jetpack. See? Told you. There's usually little canisters you can find around. Let's chat to Rybeck for however long we've got. How you doing, buddy? Oh, you launched! That's great. Great job, you. Wow. Guess that means I've been out here a while, huh? Well, this is Brittle Hollow, but you probably knew that. Lots of history here. It's great. What are you doing here, Rybeck? I'm here to see the Hanging City. It's always been my dream to see it with my own 4 eyes ever since I was a hatchling. An alien race lived in this solar system long before our species even existed. How could I not want to see what their civilization was like? Only, you've probably heard the others say it, right? I'm afraid of space. Seriously, I'm more surprised than anybody that I'm out here. Do you want to know how I even got this far? I fell. Tripped over a gravity crystal. It's dumb luck that I landed somewhere my little scout says is halfway stable instead of being sucked into what's below. I've been gauging the stability of the ground around me using my little scout. And this seems to be the place with the best surface integrity, so I'm just going to stay here until I'm ready to move on. Well, I reckon you got about 4 minutes, Rybeck. Not to spoil anything for you, buddy, but that's enough about me and my problems. You didn't come all this way to listen to me blather, did you? That'd be, yeah. I learned something. Oh, cool. What is it? I found the Nomai escape pod in Brittle Hollow. Wow, so then the Nomai probably came here from somewhere outside the solar system, and they must have been in trouble when they launched their escape pod, but what kind of trouble? And where did the escape pod launch from? I'm so curious. This is an amazing discovery. I hope we can find out more about how and why the Nomai arrived here. Where should I explore here, Rybeck? Oh, wow, where shouldn't you explore here? Not the black hole, actually. That's very... No. Which is unfortunate, because the most exciting stuff is all below the crust, including the Hanging City, just to the north. You can kind of see it from here. There's also this big dome on the South Pole called the Southern Observatory. You can't get inside from the surface, trust me, I tried, but if it's like the rest of the Nomai structures here, there's probably a path to it beneath the crust somewhere. Good luck with exploring. If you learn anything about the Nomai, I'd love to hear it, if it's not too much trouble. What are you doing out here, buddy? Me? I'm an archaeologist, remember? Or, the archaeologist, I guess, seeing as I'm all Timberhearth Scott right now. Brittle Hollow is rich with Nomai history, that's why I'm here. The planet is an absolute treasure trove of culture, history, and science. If you have any questions about the Brittle Hollow Nomai, I'm your Hearthian. Or, I have some knowledge of them, I mean, so maybe I can help. See you later, buddy. Good to see you, my friend. Always good to see you, Rybeck. I like Rybeck, he's my favourite. The Tower of Quantum Knowledge. I can't remember which way is out and which way is... Oh, that's broken. Right. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna do that. Yep. Okay. Shoop. Oh dear. It's all busted to shit. And here we are, folks, inside the Tower of Quantum Knowledge. Be welcomed in this place. Above you stands the Tower of Quantum Knowledge. If you are making your first pilgrimage to the Quantum Moon, ascend these stairs and obtain the last of the knowledge you need for your journey. Yep, that's not going to happen. I can't remember how to get up there, actually. I know this is like gravity path, if you like, but the problem is there's not enough of it to reach that. I think you have to wait till it falls. If I remember correctly, you have to wait till it collapses. Because you can't get up there otherwise. Ow! You don't have enough juice. Yeah. Yeah, I honestly can't remember, unless that's the way up, is it? Wait. Whoosh. Alright. Oh, yep, that's the way up, alright. Oh shit, we're a bit too late. Okay, hang on to something, folks. We're going into the black hole. There we go. Whoa. Ow. Shit. Okay. We were too damn late. Can't land on the damn thing now. Nope. Ow. Get off. Woo! Okay, we fell into the black hole. So we are now at Whitehall Station. The trees are moving. The trees in this grove wander about freely. The entire plant, roots and all. This is not normal. Even for this alien. Shit. Can I just... There we go. If anyone else... What did he say? Even for this alien planet. And I never see them move. Right, so there we go. Trees in a quantum grove. If anyone else witnesses this disturbing behaviour, I implore you, record your observations here. Either these trees are aberrant, or my brain must be, or aberrant, I should say. Alarmingly, it isn't only the trees. There is other matter in this area, such as the unusual shard of rock moving in this same eerie way. So the quantum rock. Plume is right. The trees do move. I confess I didn't notice until I read his notes. Okay. Whew. Stop. There we go. Beneath your feet lies the Tower of Quantum Knowledge. The Ents are going to war, yes. Those space tunnels are very Doctor Who-like, yes, very true. Rough ride, but we'd be alive for a few more minutes at least. If you are prepared... What, did I read that part? I didn't read that. Yes, Tower of Quantum Knowledge. If you're preparing to make your first pilgrimage to blah, 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 blah. So, yeah, okay. Oh, wait, I missed a little bit of text there. My apologies. Quite a bit of text by the looks of it. That rock is unusual for another reason too. It possesses colour and texture I've never seen elsewhere on this planet. Hypothesis. This rock shard's presence is significant. We should study it. Could it be what is causing other nearby objects also to move about this area? I don't mean to correct my grammar, but sorry, I kind of did it automatically there, so I apologise. So look, these are the trees. We're at Whitehall Station now, so nothing's... Oh, there we go. So this is it. Oh, it's a quantum rock shard, so... The tower shard. I don't really know where it's going to go now. Plume! Felix and I have determined this is atypical shard of rock is the reason objects in this grove are behaving in a quantum manner. Of note, a unique signal is coming from the shard. Curiously, our friend the Wandering Moon sounds the same. I've also heard the same signal this shard produces calling out from Giant Steep, Timber Hearth, and the Hourglass Twins. Suppose there are other shards like this one. The only other object we've observed displaying this quantum behaviour is the Wandering Moon. I imagine the moon's behaviour and this grove's are related. In her note from earlier, Felix mentions this strange type of rock isn't found elsewhere on Brittle Hollow. What if it isn't originally from this planet? Hypothesis. This quantum shard is from the wandering quantum moon. Perhaps it is even a small piece of the moon itself. Oh. I hear the mating call of death. It comes to us all. Those gravity crystals, they are, aren't they? Okay. Okay, whoa, 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 whoa! Shit. Gravity crystals. Ugh, there we go. Whew. Not going to make a lot of difference, of course, but since we're about to die, why the hell not poke about a little bit and see what else is around? Whitehall's still spitting stuff out from Brittle Hollow, look. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, that's the quantum shard. So there's the Tower of Quantum Knowledge. We should have gone inside while we were here, but we didn't have that kind of time, I'm afraid. Whee. There goes the sun. There goes the sun, little darling. Boom. Here it comes. Time to go, folks. Time to go. Oh, we got time for another run. Get out your theremin. I'm coming, Elizabeth. I fixed my chair, you see. I didn't get another gas pillar for it. I just put some collets in to stop it from sinking. We're back. To start again, but I need a wee. So I'll be right back. Will you guys think about where we want to go next while I'm gone? I'll be back in a moment. We're back. IKEA next. Probably not, no. But, you know, I love your enthusiasm. Nobody's had any norms recently. Here, have a norm. There you go, all my regulars. Have a couple of norms. There you go. Norm still works in the chat. I think we've all just forgotten it's there. I keep forgetting it's there now. So we're not going to talk to Slate again. Because he's just going to think I'm mental. All right. Though, you know what? The wonderful thing about this is, because I know that you guys kind of sass-ow next for me. I know that you guys are kind of reluctant to make choices and senders, but there aren't really any wrong answers as to where to go. There's no wrong, except in going back to somewhere that we've exhausted all our options with, and there are no nothing else to discover there. But so far, there isn't really. The Atl Rock, actually, the moon that orbits Timberhearth and the moon that orbits it are the only places we've kind of exhausted. There is one more thing to sort of discover on the comet, but it's well, I guess it's not that tough to get there if you walk around the surface. But as you get close to the sun, you kind of got to do that quickly. But in general, there are no wrong answers unless it's a place we've exhausted all our answers from. There are no wrong answers as to where to go. You can find something at every place, and all of the larger planets: Giant Steep, Brittle Hollow, and the Hourglass Twins, and even Dark Bramble, which gives me the creeps. On all those places, particularly Brittle Hollow, the Hourglass Twins, and Giant Steep, there's loads to explore on all those places, and there are lots and lots of things. Has anything changed on your home planet as a result of your discovery so far? No, and nothing does. Like, in fact, if you talk to most of the people and tell them that you're trapped in a loop, they just basically think you're a bit nuts. I don't make many choices as I've not played a game or even knew about the game until you started playing it. That's fine. I don't like I said, it's no problem. Because I know what's going to happen, I'm worried about. I don't want to steer it too much. I will, if nobody wants to decide, I'll kind of choose where we go next. But I have to say that even though I've played all this through, there's so much in the solar system, there are so many pieces of this puzzle, that it's already quite different than my first playthrough. Because in my first playthrough, I concentrated quite heavily on the Hourglass Twins first, and I kind of explored everything that there was to explore on Ember Twin first, and then I went somewhere else. So what happened was that as a result of that, I got an awful lot of pieces that are spread throughout the game. Awful lot of pieces in the puzzle that didn't connect with each other because they were all concentrating on different things. This time, same things happened again, but the knowledge about, for example, the quantum moon and knowledge about how the Nomai got here, I didn't actually find that out until quite late on in the game when I played it through the first time. Thanks to the mural on the wall and the description, we actually already know that they came from outside the solar system, and we know that they came here looking for the eye of the universe. And there's other stuff to discover in that mural. You can discuss things you discover with other travelers. You can, but most of them don't have anything really helpful to say about it. Most of them. Not all. The planet with extreme weather. The planet with extreme weather is Giant Steep, and we haven't been there at all yet. Giant Steep is... everywhere in this game is really cool to visit, but Giant Steep is what... Oh, look, there's the quantum moon. And just to show you that we can't land on it, you can actually, I believe it is possible, but the thing is, as soon as you switch to landing cam, and if you just aim straight at it, you just go right through the damn thing. Heading for the quantum moon. There you go, it's gone. And like that, it's gone. So, we'll go to Giant Steep when I can find it in the sky. There it is. Engage autopilot. Yeah, but all the planets are kind of fun. I really like Brittle Hollow, is one of my favourite places. The Hourglass Twins I really like. Dark Bramble, for all that it's unbelievably creepy. But Giant Steep is great fun. The gravity on Giant Steep is quite intense. So you can't, all this jumping around that I've been doing in other places, you can't really do that on Giant Steep because the gravity is insane. There we go. Woo! Shit. Okay. Wee. Okay. But Giant's Deep has other surprises. It's a lot of fun. Whoa. Look, pay close attention to all of these little typhoons, these tornadoes. Watch them all very carefully. See if you can tell me something about them. It took me ages to figure it out. I wasn't watching closely enough. There we go. Yes, indeed. But one of these things is not like the others. As a result of these things which move around the planet, any landmass that you land on Giant's Deep, your day, you can very suddenly have a very bad day. And if you don't really expect it, which I wasn't the first time it happened, I didn't really think much about it, I just landed somewhere and was taken quite by surprise when all of a sudden everything got very, very tricky and quite violent, and before you knew where I was... Oh, shit. Oh, that's weird. There should be a... Oh, dear. I think we're about to have a bad day, folks. Get ready. I better sit back down. Oh, did it pass by? Really? Oh, that one's not gonna... Okay. Shit. Oh, shit. Shit. Ugh. Look there. Okay. Hold on. Tight. There should be, actually... I'm not sure if there's some sort of bug that's happened. Because there should be here, there should be one of those, you know, those blue ring things, those gravity ring things, holding my ship to the surface here. There should be a landing spot that keeps me held on the... Oh, shit. Because otherwise my ship's going to go without me. Before I decide to stay here, I'm going to have a look for it, because there really should be a thing right here that keeps my ship anchored on the surface. I wonder if it's on the other side. No. No, there definitely should be one. Alright. Oopsie. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oops. Well, maybe if we jammed under the trees. Hey, if I jam myself under the trees, maybe. Maybe the ship won't disappear. There we go. I had to improvise. Let's jam the ship under the trees and then maybe it won't float off into space. There we go. Not on this island. Oh, I thought it was on this island. As I say, it's quite a while. It's been a couple of years since I last played this, so... Right, so this is interesting. This is Gabbro. Nice, it's you! Good to see you made it here in one piece. First solo launch is a doozy, isn't it? There is something interesting about Gabbro that is not true of any of the other travellers, which you'll see in a moment. So hey, don't freak out or anything, but lately I keep, like... dying repeatedly. I don't know, it's pretty weird. Yeah, there you go. Gabbro is the only other traveller, the only other Harthian experiencing the time loop. What about you? Have you died lately, or is it just me? No, it's me too. We're in a time loop. Time has been behaving unusually lately. Yeah, time loop makes sense. Cool. You're taking this pretty well, Gabbro. Yeah, right back at you. Personally, I like new experiences, and I've never been in a time loop before. I mean, I don't think I've been in a time loop before this one. Oh dear. Oh, there we go. Looks like you and I are the only ones who can tell that time's gone all weird. I tried radioing Hornfels and asking if they died too, but they thought I was being metaphorical. Even if I tell Hornfels about the time loop, they never remember about the next one. They don't realize anything's different. Here's another weird one for you. Every time I die, all of my memories from that loop replay back to me. Pretty sure that's related to this big stone Nomai statue I found on one of the other islands. I was looking at it. The statue opened its eyes and started glowing. It replayed my memories like I'd seen them through my own eyes. Just like what happens each time I die. That happened to me with the statue at the museum. You too, huh? And the Nomai statues must have something to do with why we're the only ones aware of the time loop. So, no glowing statue, no time loop awareness? I think that's going to be my leading theory. If you find anything new about the statues or the time loop, let me know, okay? I'll be here. Anyway, that's what's new with me, but hey, this is your first solo voyage. Kind of. Let's talk about you, you know? How's space treating you? I found something. Nice. What you got for me? Actually, never mind. That actually happens quite often when you find a new thing. You ask them about it, and then he goes, "Oh, don't worry." No worries. Feel free to let me know when you do find something cool, though. You know where to find me. You watched the cyclone for so long it started to hypnotize you. I'm telling you. They'll put you in a trance if you stare at them long enough. What are any of us doing here, really? No, I'm just kidding. I'm out here exploring our solar system, same as you. But tell you what, outer space really gives you room to think. It's quiet and peaceful out here. I mean, it's usually quiet and peaceful. Sometimes a cyclone comes by and lifts my little island paradise clean out of the water. Then, less peaceful. Oh, here we go. We're going into space, Gabbro. Hold on. Hold on to something, buddy. Oh, shit. Okay. Is the ship still under the trees? The ship trick seemed to have worked. Jamming it under the trees there seemed to have done the trick. Oh, wait. I think we're going back down. Oh, crap. Good timing. Yeah, there we go. Alright, the ship's still there, so jamming it under the trees does seem to have done the trick. Nice. Because sometimes if you don't do that, the island go up into space and it comes back down without the ship. Oh, crap. Which is not great, as you can imagine. What should I explore on Giant Steep? Here's something you might like. At the start of every time loop, I keep seeing a bright flash in the sky. Something must be happening up there in orbit around the planet. What else? What else? Have you been to Statue Island? That's what I've been calling it, seeing as it's the island where I found the glowing Nomai statue. Get it? Okay. Space. That's right, kitters. I was on the beach in Statue Island where the whole glowy business happened, by the way. It's a nice beach for that kind of thing. I give it a solid 7 out of 10 on the Gabbro relaxation scale. Feel like checking out Statue Island? It's the one with 2 islands connected by a natural rock arch. Well, mostly connected anyway. You see. What's up with this planet? I know, right? Oh, you mean like tell you more about it? Right, I got you. Well, Giant Steep is massive and mostly water. No surprises there. There's a strong current ways beneath the surface that prevents anything from sinking below it. Seriously, I tried everything I could think of to get past that current, and neither idea worked. As for land masses, I've counted 4 islands, including this one. There's also the one with that Nomai statue I saw on the beach. Seen the cyclones? Yeah, they're hard to miss. They'll toss up everything in their path, islands included. Little tip, if you get picked up, try to land in water. Less likely to kill you. How's your ship? That's a good question.
Definitely on this planet somewhere. I mean, unless a cyclone came by and tossed it into space, I guess. Hey, that would be pretty nuts. Hope it's not lonely.
All right. Wow. So as you can imagine, exploring the islands here on Giant Steep can get a little bit tricky. Let's refuel. Whee. There's my ship. Sticking it underneath a tree really seemed to do the trick. None of them have got time to hang around for marshmallows. Ooh. Yeah, see what? Giant Steep. This is what happens when you try and jet off the surface. Yeah, gravity's pretty intense here. Spirals! That's 2 right kisses. Quite right. Alright, let's try to take off. There we go. Okay, I mean, it was a bumpy takeoff. I'll grant you that. Yeah, sure, fine. But, you know. Look. With a dark bramble shard there. Okay. Thump. Ow. Shit. God damn it. I gotta go and fix what? Headlights. And some stuff. Landing gear, probably. Right. Landing gear, there we go. Yeah, fix that. Headlight. That's busted all to shit. There we go. Okay, what we're looking like now? We're good. Alright. Okay. Shit. Ghost matter. I want to go in there. Hey, look, there's a little squid thing. Oh, I know how to get here. Yeah, I remember now. Yeah, we can't go in there. Because of the old ghost matter. I should probably get back to the ship before the ship goes without me. Oh. There you go, look. Trapped in the ice. Jellyfish. Jellyfish. Take some jelly. Take some fish. Put them in bread. Delish. Woohoo. Woo. Whoopsie. Okay, avoid the tornadoes. Right, there you go. That's it. This island right here, this island does have a thing that prevents your ship from going bye-bye without you. There we go. Right, so that thing will hold the ship on the surface when the surface goes into space. Oh. Anyway. God damn. Yeah, refill everything. Right, there we go. You can use the scout. Oh, right, to get inside the thing. To go through there. So these things here, these things are to keep you on the surface. So they protect you from the effects of the tornado. And they only light up when it comes, so. Interesting place. Here you go, look. What is that, you ask? Well, you probably didn't, but... All right. Let's go and grab a scroll. This scroll. Ah, get off, get off. Pick up the scroll. This is it. We've finished building the final orbital probe cannon module and are ready to send it into orbit around Giant's Deep for assembly. So it's a safe guess, you see, that this is the orbital probe cannon. What does it do? Well, our next step will be to send Privet up to the orbital probe cannon to install the probe tracking system. To all my friends here at the construction yard, my gratitude for your tireless work. I had given up hope, but I truly believe this cannon may actually succeed where many other attempts have not. Are you going gelatinous on us, love? I'm delighted by your words, but they're atypical for you. If I'm ever half as gooey as Mello and Avens behave together, Daz, you may launch me from the orbital probe cannon. If I know my brother, Avens, and his spouse will want to launch the probe with as much power as possible, I'm worried the cannon would break under the strain. I propose we give Avens and Mallow a slightly lower maximum power setting than the absolute maximum possible to create room for their enthusiasm. There you go. Overly enthusiastic scientists. We've got gravity wall. Uh-oh. Could be in a spot of bother here. There you go. Blueprints of the probe cannon. And a projection well. Which... oh, goes to the control module. Okay. Sorry, I'm just trying to work out if one of these things is going to light up. Oh. Let's just read this thing first. 18 minutes 52 seconds ago, long-range probe launched successfully from orbital probe cannon. 18 minutes 52 seconds. We get 22 minutes each loop. So if that was the probe cannon disintegrating as it launched the probe, when we respawn at the campfire, that means we've got about another 3 minutes before it all goes bye-bye. I have bad news, Avens. Yarrow says there was a problem with the proposed power source, so the orbital probe cannon won't be asked to fire. I hope you're pulling my locomotive limb here, Cassiver. I wish I were, my friend, but no. They aren't certain they can fix the problem, so the orbital probe cannon is on indefinite hiatus. Tell Privet and Mallow they should return from the cannon. My spouse and I will remain at the construction yard for now. An update. Mallow and I will join you and Daz. Privet left to visit her brother. She fears Adea may feel responsible. Well, guess we've got about another minute and a half, 2 minutes. So this should send us to the control module in the orbital cannon. So it's still intact, and we can still get to it. There we go. All right. Any moment now, you're going to hear. Let's try and get across to the other platform. Oh shit. Okay. Up we go. Controller batteries are low, that's not good. Brittle hollow projection stone. Oh shit. We might be in trouble here. Oh crap, there's no... oh dear. Oh, that's not good. Okay. Oh, here we go. Universe is coming to an end. Galaxy's coming to an end. Star system. Okay. Boom. Ugh. Sorry I can't stay longer. It's bedtime with this sleepyhead. As always, love catching the stream. Thanks, kitties. Always a pleasure to see you. Thank you for dropping by. Oh, standing on the gravity thingy. Oh, shite. Go the other way. Well, we've pretty much had it, folks. Time is up. It's going to project us to Brittle Hollow. Ah, yes. Ah, yes, I remember. And that's inside the observatory, right, yeah. Well, nothing left for us here, I guess. Let's go watch the world end. Boom. Oh, of course you can't, really. You can't from Giant Steep because of the cloud cover. Unless you go into orbit. And I don't think we're going to make it. Nope. Bye, folks. Woo! Read the stone. Oh, yes, the Brittle Hollow stone. Good point. See, this is what I mean. It's too easy to miss stuff like this because you're not really concentrating. I should have read the stone before we left, but, you know, it's not like it's the last time we're going to visit Giant Steep, so... There we go. There's the orbital probe cannon. There's the probe. Cannon broke apart. Just as predicted. Easy to miss stuff. Yeah. Like, I mean, there is even in the 2 streams that I've done, I discovered 1 or 2 tiny things I'd missed in my first playthrough. Because the thing is, you don't need absolutely every piece of information to reach the end of this game. Like, you can get there... Well, I mean, I guess you can kind of get there by accident early on. I'm pretty sure something similar has been done. And, you know, it's better to have all the information. And the ending of the game does change slightly, depending on what you miss or don't. But, you know, we'll get there. But that is it for today. I will, the next time, I don't know, as I keep saying, I'm going to try to put up a midweek stream at some point, just to enable us to sort of motor through Outer Wilds. So I'm going to try to put up a midweek stream, but as I mentioned before, we found out only recently that we have to move house again, and we have to do so very, very soon. So we actually got to move from here. We've got to be gone from here in 7 weeks from now. And we haven't even found where we're going to live yet. So, yeah, everything's kind of up in the air and a bit kind of panicky and scary at the moment. So, yeah, I will try to put up midweek streams, maybe next Wednesday, to try and get this moving along a bit so that we can, you know, so that more people can attend, more of the regulars can attend that haven't been able to, you know, people like Pilot and people like that, maybe if they want it. I don't know if they do, but so that more people can attend. But obviously the situation with the house move is creating problems because we don't know where we're going to live. We've got to be out soon. That's a lot of packing and a lot of moving. And we don't really know when we're going to have the free time to do that. Most of our time at the moment is taken up, you know, looking for homes and trying to sort everything out that we need to and stuff like that. So wherever we move to next from here in a few weeks will also be temporary, because we're actually trying to buy a house. But we're only just organising that. So the next place we move to will be a temporary place for less than a year, I would imagine. We'll be there, and then we'll move on to a house that we shouldn't have to move from for as long as we like, really, because it'll be ours. But yeah, I will try and put up midweek streams. We will keep going with this, and at the beginning of every one of these Outer Wilds streams, I will recap the major points for the people who missed them, so that we can carry on and, you know, we can all kind of follow along together as much as possible. And then when I finish this, we'll be doing Far Lone Sails, followed by Far Changing Tides. And then we'll probably be getting up towards some of the bigger games that are coming out this year that I want to kind of take a look at. But we'll see. We'll see how it all goes. There's a lot of stuff that I've got on a list here. So we got, look, Among Us VR releases later this year, which I'd love to play with the guy in VR with 1 or 2 people. There's Star Wars Eclipse coming up that I want to know more about. I don't know anything about it, but that's not this year. Elden Ring, not too sure if I want to play that or not. Somerville, yes. Nightingale, I want to kind of take a look at. The Saints Row reboot, which comes up in August, I think. There's Oxenfree 2, which I know that Kitty, who's just stepped out, will be interested in. Little Devil Inside and Kerbal Space Program 2, all to be confirmed when they're releasing. But we'll continue with this either Wednesday or next Saturday, one or the other. I'll let you know in the Discord. I don't actually have the ability to link the Discord because it doesn't work, because my YouTube links on my Stream Deck still don't work, and Stream Deck still haven't explained to me why that is. But I can link the Discord for anyone who wants to jump into the Discord who hasn't been so far. If I just open it and drop the link in. I'll have to go over to YouTube to do that, since Streamlabs doesn't let me drop in links from there. So, here we do. Edit the invite link. Make it last forever. No limit. Generate new link. Copy. There we go. Right, so, if you have not been in the Discord and you want to keep up with the chat in the Knights Arcade Discord, there it is. Right there for you. And then if you're in the Discord, obviously you'll be up to date with when I'm going to stream and when I'm not. But until next time, take care of yourselves. Thank you very much for dropping by. I really appreciate you coming and sharing this experience and getting involved with it. It's great. Thanks, Russian Guy, for dropping by. It's good to see you. And Shortbread Head, who was in here earlier. I think Bongo was in here earlier as well. Thanks to Corvo and Geggs and Kitty and Weevil and everybody else who joined today. But until next time, from Knights Arcade, this is Sleepless Night saying nighty-night.